Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, our dear friends. Welcome to the Zlín Film Festival. I'm really very happy to be here, but I'm even more happy that you are here finally with us after 2 years. So, welcome. Welcome. We prepare this special festival community, which is maybe not so special because we already made it for you, because I think that the networking is really very, very important. And after the festival part, we have for you a special gift and present maybe, because we would like to introduce you a special company, which called Artinii. And after that will be, of course, the networking. And now I would like to invite to the stage the representatives of the company Artinii, which is a Czech company based in Prague. And I'm very proud that we have this kind of company. So,
hello, everyone. I'll be talking by myself here, but the back 2 rows on the right are full of my colleagues, so if you have any questions during the networking section, they'll be thrilled to answer any of your questions, but I'm the nominee for the presentation. I'm the key account manager. My name is Betty. I hope that you can hear me well now. I will be trying to move the presentation. Yep. So we're a company based in Prague in the Czech Republic. You count the editions of your festivals, so we would be in our 5th edition. We're a startup, 5 years old. We're a technology company mainly, so we would like to offer you a little bit of insight into what we do, how our technology works, and perhaps how it could be useful for your festivals or for the professionals and filmmakers that you work with. It was really nice to hear the little introduction about who you are, because I could hear that our tools could match some of the activities that you do. I'll get more into the details later, but you do hybrid festivals, you do online versions, you travel with your festival to different cities in different countries maybe even. So maybe have a little listen and talk to us afterwards, or have a Q&A, and thank you for your attention. So as I mentioned, we're a technology company based in Prague. We take the security of the content very seriously, as you'll see throughout. Everything is about delivery, so everything around single sends, building a marketplace, building a festival solution. We've come a long way, and we've built a whole ecosystem of products, and I'll guide you through them. So, as a content owner, you would contribute or add your film to Artinii.Pro, which is a website where you can upload your films for free. We will store them for you for free, and we will equip them with invisible and inaudible watermarks to protect the content. You would then have a great variety of choices, so you could send your film to people anywhere in the world. You can send it to your friends, you can send it to somebody hosting a public screening, or you can ask us to build you a white label, which is basically a marketplace where you can offer your film for public screenings, or you can use it as a VOD platform if you have an audience that you're already working with. Another tool that we have is the Artinii Film Festival solution. So the process is that you can either upload all of the films yourself, or you could ask the contributors or the people that you've selected the films from to submit their content to you. You would then have all the films in one dashboard. You could easily pick and choose which films needs to go into the online space, which need to be sent to the in-person screening locations, and perhaps which need to be locked into tailored playlists with your pre- and post-rolls, messages from sponsors, Q&As, whatnot, and then delivered to the location. So we can help you make sure that the content is delivered safely, that it's only played the times that you've agreed in advance, so we send licenses. You can then be sure that nobody's gonna play around with the playlist because it's locked and it cannot be messed with. And everything is played by our proprietary Artini Cinema player, which is US patent pending. It's been approved by the UIP lab. We're working on other approvals as well. And the player is what brings everything together inherently. It makes sure that we can track the number of licenses that have been used. It makes sure that nobody can download the content, send it around, or use it elsewhere. You cannot do a screen grab of the player. It's pretty much the feature that protects the content. Worth a mention is that for the online screenings, we do have a version for the browser, but for the in-person screenings, we do insist on the downloaded player, which is of course for free because you need it for the film. So, as you can see, our player is available for many devices. We're continuously trying to improve, add more compatibility with televisions, and yeah. So a number of case studies. As I alluded to at the beginning, it's not just festivals that we work with. We work with brands, we work with producers, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what we've done in the last 2 years. So our collaboration with Kofola, which is a soft drinks company, some of you might know it, has been for summer screenings at the restaurants that serve their drinks. During the pandemic, they wanted to help the outlets that have been struggling. They wanted to lure people back to come and enjoy the soft drink and make something nice. So more than 180 screenings happened in 2021 across the Czech Republic and Slovakia, with 120 films that we've helped pick. And our Artini content delivery tool delivered the film securely to all of the locations. One of the benefits of the Artini Cinema player is that all the films can be played offline. So even in remote locations, or as you can see here, a screen somewhere outside, can happen easily. The license is downloaded in advance, and the person organizing the screening literally just needs a laptop to press play. Sorry. Another example is our work with Abramorama, a US distributor and a producer company. They've produced The City of Ali and Upheaval, 2 documentaries. They've trusted us to deliver the world premieres in Kentucky and in Israel. They uploaded the film into our system. They've made the delivery themselves, and the films have actually been screened at normal cinemas, so you do not have to worry about the quality of the content either. At the Ali Center, it was a massive LED screen. At the other location, it was a classic multiplex cinema where you could see the film. So. Mao, another beautiful, beautiful documentary about Bruce Mao, who's a designer. You may have heard about him. This was another pre-premiere event with a Q&A with Mr. Mao himself. It was done for a private individual as well as invited guests that he invited. It was done in New York in a beautiful penthouse. This is also another way of using Artini. You can deliver it for private screenings, you do the deal on the side, how much the license should cost, and you use us for the delivery. And you can make it into an event. Why not have a Q&A with the person himself or the director and manage everything from your dashboard? So going to something slightly closer to what all of you do, we've partnered with Czech That Film festival organized by the Czech Centers who promote Czech film and culture abroad. They've used us in 2021, and now the 2022 edition has just finished actually. We've helped them deliver a hybrid model of their festival. It's held across the US and Canada. They usually tend to do like 10 to 15 in-person screenings from New York to Washington to Seattle to LA. It's spread out quite widely. And Anička, who does the festival, was thrilled with our version of the technology that we use, because she doesn't have to track FedEx and where her copy of the film is, making sure that it gets on time from Washington to LA. And she uploaded some of the films herself. She asked major distributors as well as smaller producers to upload the film into her dashboard. And from there, she was able to make the deliveries herself. She was able to set all the rules for the online version, including geo-blocking, ticket cap, release dates, prices, bundles, everything that you might need. So we're happy that this year the partnership has continued, and maybe you can be the next one in our presentation. The online cinemas, I'm not going to give you the exact number, but it was in over high hundreds of people across the US, which is a success given the niche audience that this festival has. It's mainly expats, it's people who learn Czech for whichever reason, maybe have family there. It's always brand new films from the past year, and the people in the US would struggle to reach these films or have access to them so early on before they get to your traditional VOD platforms. So they're doing a great job, and we're very happy for them to be our partner. I mentioned distributors, I mentioned Abramorama. You can see names which might be familiar to you. They're mainly Czech distribution companies. Film One is from Nigeria. They work with us through the single sends, through the Artini content delivery tool, delivering films to non-DCI compliant venues mainly. Nigeria is the exception, where our films are delivered to standard multiplexes. And it's been an interesting journey. Film One, you don't expect to be at a multiplex at such an early stage. We're a disruptor with the technology, but you can see that it works. You can see that the film is protected. We've done day-to-day releases for brand new films in the Czech Republic. And we hope to grow this list further in other regions as well. This is a bit of a show-off slide, but we're very proud that we have been selected among the top 10 startups at Berlinale, the EFM section. That was in 2021. It took a lot of work from the entire team to get there. We're happy that we've been selected. We were the only Czech company to have been selected for this prestigious award. Last year, we were fortunate enough to do a presentation at Cannes Next. This year, we're very happy to be here, sincerely, because it's nice to get in touch more with the community, to listen to what you need, to hear the stories of your festivals. Because, as I mentioned, we're still young. We've built secure and efficient and wonderful tools, but sometimes we do need a little nudge to see what works in practice and maybe what would help you. So we're very interested in hearing if we can partner up at your festival or listen to what you need. So please do talk to the team afterwards. I will leave you to read the benefits. We've also given you little booklets on your chairs to have a look around, have a read through. You also have an email address there, so if you're maybe shy or don't want to get into conversation right now, we'd be happy to show you the inside of the tools in more details. We'd be happy to answer any questions, and if you have a pressing question, you can think about it. I want to finish with one last little slide. An example of how we listen to festivals is that we've incorporated the Eventable login into our login site. It might seem like a very small thing, but we've been told that it would be easier to have one login detail for all the tools that you use. We would like to extend the life of your festival. We would like to try to bring individual approach to each festival. We've done that with Check That Film, and we are open to listening to what you have to say. So I will thank you for your time. If you have any questions, let me know, or as I mentioned, speak to the team. Thank you.
So thank you very much. It was really very interesting. And now I think it's time for questions, for networking. So please enjoy the time here. And bingo, yes. So thank you very much. Thank you. And stay here.